ready to go. If the beat hits, I'm ready to go. If the beat hits, I'm ready to go.
Welcome to Varsity 4, your home for high school sports. I'm Alessandra Pontbriand. He, of course, is Justin Barney. And for the entire school year, we will be bringing you the latest high school sports news each Thursday night from 10:45 to 11 p.m. here on News4Jax. Now, the Jaguars began the season this past weekend. College football is in week 3, and here in Florida, it's week 4 of the high school football season, Justin.
Yeah, it flies by. When we get moving and the high school games get going, it's hard to believe we're almost at that midway point of the regular season. It blinks and it's already here.
Okay, well, Friday nights are packed with Varsity 4 programming. Coverage kicks off with our game of the week, and I'll be there each Friday night for a pregame show that will start at 6:45 here on News4Jax, conclude at 7 p.m. Well, this Friday, I am heading to Bartram Trail, where the Bears are hosting arch rival Creekside.
This is a great game. They call it the Battle of Longleaf Pine Parkway, and a little unassuming this year because both teams enter at 0-3 for the first time in this rivalry clash, but I'm betting both these teams get back on track. One of them will have the honor of doing that this week, and this is a bragging rights game for an entire season. This is going to be a good one.
Okay, well, once I am done with the Varsity 4 pregame show at 7 p.m., keep watching on News4Jax Plus for Friday Night Lights. We are partnering with 1010XL for a high school football stream. So Justin and 1010XL's Ryan Hacker Green will be live from 7 to 9, breaking down the area's games that night. They also will be dipping into the Game of the Week stream, so 2 hours of the latest updates from high school football across our area. And you will find our sports team all over Northeast Florida and Southeast Georgia filming games each Friday night for our Varsity 4 football show. Catch highlights from our Game of the Week, as well as many more games in our area at 10:30 p.m. Justin will join Jamal St. Cyr for a look at how the Super 10 teams competed that night. And speaking of Justin, all season you will be revealing your Super 10 each Tuesday night at 10 p.m. here on News4Jax. So take us through the highlights of this week.
Yeah, it's an unusual week because we do have quite a few changes. Our number 1 team lost. We got a new number 1 team, St. Augustine Yellow Jackets. Previous number 1 team, Bowles, dropped to 3. Got Nice and Mandarin switching spots this week, and got a big Super 10 clash between our number 6 and 7 team, Bradford and Mandarin on Friday night. That's going to be a good one. Columbia and Ed White stay put in 8 and 9. And then welcome to the Super 10, Bishop Kenny. They've got a huge game on Friday night against number 3 Bulls. So quite a few changes this week and some shakeups in our Super 10, really for the first time this season.
Okay, well, stay tuned. When we come back, the Rains Vikings have only given up 14 points this season. What makes their defense so dominant? Next, when Varsity 4 returns. The Rains Vikings have stars all over the field, on offense and on defense. While we always are talking about their elite offense, their defense is just as good.
Yeah, very good defense. The Vikings have only given up 14 points in their first 2 games. News4Jax reporter Chris Will brings us the story on how the defense is so dominant.
The saying is often, defense wins championships. But the question is, what does a championship defense look like?
The main thing in defense is always violence.
You're going to fight, claw, grit, pull hair. We want to win. Everybody wants it.
Rains has their eyes set on championships, and this defense, led by senior Travis Williams, says to be successful on Friday takes work every other day of the week.
It takes you knowing that today's practice is going to be hard, but how you going to get through it. If you get through practice, you get through a game. That's what we stand by right here.
Travis says defense is like a chess match, and he's in control of the pieces.
Well, I know where everybody's supposed to be at. I can tell you what to do. It's just the point. You got to execute it.
His counterpart in senior Tony Williams wants to bring the energy.
You know, everybody, they feed off of that, and everybody just wants to get a big play. Everybody wants a big play. Everybody, you know, it's contagious.
In the first 2 weeks, that's what the Vikings have done, but these seniors aren't satisfied.
First game, we jumped off sides a lot.
As we learning, we practicing, we asking questions, most important.
1, 2, 3.
We feeling great right now, but you know, never satisfied.
And the only thing they say will satisfy that itch is a ring on their finger. Chris Will, Channel 4, the local station.
Yeah, great defense for Rains, and that kind of is a staple on Moncrief Drive, is just having a blockbuster, back-breaking sledgehammer of defense. They have certainly got it this year.
Okay, well, tune in each week here on Varsity for a behind-the-scenes look of what makes this Vikings team roll. Chris Will is bringing you an in-depth look all season long. And Justin, the Varsity 4 Vibe Check tonight is spotlighting the great start to the seasons that the Nassau County high school football teams are experiencing. So tonight, we will highlight each team and why they're collectively having so much success.
Yeah, I had a chance to get out to Nassau County this week, and it was really cool to see 3 teams there are undefeated and for the first time ever and having a historic season that they hope pays off in a championship.
Fans often associate Yulee High School with Derrick Henry, the best running back in high school football history. And not since Henry's freshman and sophomore seasons in 2009 and 10 that the Hornets have been undefeated through 3 weeks of the regular season. Yulee head coach Kyle Doherty said the shift for the Hornets began after last year's disappointing 2-8 finish. Since then, they've been laser-focused and united.
This has been a grind since December. A lot of kids that are here making plays for us, they made a choice in December on what they want to do, what they want to accomplish, and that's why we're in this position. We're not in this position because of any one individual, person. We're in this position because as a team, we did such a good job at ironing out what details we wanted to accomplish, how we wanted to get there, and we just followed the path for the last 7-8 months.
Going 2-8 1 year is just not, especially after a 9-3 season and going 2-8, it's always like, I know we can do better, we know we can do better. Everybody has the same goal ahead, make the playoffs, get a little good run going. All these kids are really developing. And like he said, we do have a young team, so we're all the kids that are playing varsity right now just develop more and more, and then next year they'll be even better than this year. So I just think the kids take more pride, put more effort in every day, just show up, show out. Everybody just understands what the goal is this year.
Just down the road from Yulee is Fernandina Beach. It has continued its momentum from the 2024 season right on into this year. The Pirates actually came out on top among the Nassau County teams last season, stacking a fantastic playoff run to reach the Sunshine State Athletic Association championship game. At 4-0 for the first time since 2007, the Pirates have a focus on getting back to the big stage.
Keeping these guys at these schools like this is really huge for us. I mean, I thought they believed in us for some reason, and I think it shows to what these schools can be when we get our guys to stay here. So.
It's just here, especially where we've kind of settled in with our new coach. He's taken us. We finally settled in with him and our offensive coordinator. Our offense is getting rolling. Our defensive line, they've always been great. Defense has always stepped up for us. So we're just staying us. We don't really worry about anybody else outside of the county.
Not far from Fernandina Beach is the county's oldest program, West Nassau. In Callahan, the Warriors are off to their best start since opening 5-0 in 2018. They've got a beautiful brand new turf field that they played on last week for the first time. The expectations and the talent level are sky high. Offensive tackle Clayton Lee is a 4-star prospect who will be one of the area's top recruits next season. All of that suggests this could be the championship-type season in the Sunshine State Athletic Conference for West Nassau.
We've grown up together. We've been playing since middle school, and this is our last year together, and we don't want to end the season like we did last year.
It's been really well. We've always had great talent in Nassau County, and I think a great coaching showing too. All the other coaches in the county, they're really good coaches. If you see their programs, they're coached very well. So very excited that we're having this. And, Nassau County as a whole is having a great year.
4 teams in Nassau County, 3 of those you just heard from right there. And the other one, Hilliard, off to a 2-1 start, so not a bad season at all, where all 4 teams in Nassau County are having excellent years.
Okay, well, there you go. That's awesome to see the Nassau County schools having so much success, and hopefully that can continue throughout the rest of the season and into the playoffs. Well, as we wrap up, you can watch Varsity 4 every Thursday night during the school year from 10:45 to 11 p.m. here on News for Jax. We will be bringing you the latest high school sports news each week, and make sure to follow us on Sports for Jax on Instagram to get even more sports news. But thank you for watching Varsity 4, and good night.